Hey, welcome to High Desert Tech. Got a real treat for you today. Unboxing this big old monitor here. This is an Aorus CV27Q, and I'm going to do the unboxing, and I'm going to tell you about it and tell you why I chose this particular product. To help us today, we've got Odin and Freya. Come on, Odin. This is Odin. Freya's small. I don't know if she'll show up. There she is. Okay, great. Let's talk about this product and unbox it. And so some of the features, I'll tell you about a few of the features, and then I'll unbox it, and then I'll tell you why. So some of the features are, this is a VA panel, 165 hertz, quad HD. What does that mean? 2560 by 1440. It's 1440p is what it means. It's 2K resolution. It has a 15R curved display. Some people say that makes it more immersive. Some of the Samsung products are 18R curve. That's less of a curve. This is more curved. It says 1 millisecond response. It says automatic noise canceling. It's got a feature, if you plug your headphone into it, it will help with the noise canceling. I probably won't be using that feature, but it's there. Game assist, I guess, less delay. Got a on-screen sidekick. It's got an application that's built in that goes on your computer. You can control all the settings of the monitor on your computer. I think that's really cool, and they're doing this for all the Gigabyte Aorus monitors. Black equalizer. It's a feature to get better blacks. Of course, in a VA panel, it gets better blacks than an IPS panel, and both of those are better than a TN panel. DCI-P3, I think it covers like 85% of the color gamut. It's not as good as IPS, which is closer to 95%. You can tweak this and get it a little better than what you get shipped out of the box. If you go to Hardware Unbox, there's a settings. You can set this monitor to get better color. Got RGB Fusion 3. That means there's some colors on the back you can set. You can turn them off if you don't like them. You can make the colors do different things. FreeSync 2, so HDR is a feature. I don't think the HDR is very good on here, but it does advertise HDR. And FreeSync 2 is better than FreeSync 1, so that's really great. I guess at lower frequency, lower hertz, it works better to match the monitor's frame rate to your graphics card frame rate. I'm going to be using a 5700 XT with this, just so you know. It says display HDR technology. Again, it has some HDR capability. It is 8-bit native color. In some places I've seen this advertised 10-bit, but it's called 8-bit plus FRC, so it's really 8-bit. HDMI and DisplayPort. So let's go ahead and unbox it, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you a little bit more about why you would want to purchase this. And it looks like a giant box. It's supposed to be a 27-inch monitor. It looks like way bigger than that. I hope this is mostly packaging and not just the monitor's actually this big, but we're about to find out. Breaking the tape, that's always fun. Looks pretty well packaged. How I'm going to get it out of here, but that's another story. Let's see. So here it is. So I think what we're going to do here is just dump it over upside down. So be careful if you do this yourself at home. So you don't break your monitor. There we go. And just pull it from this side. Okay, that's not working. Whoa, I think it's coming out. All right, so if I break the monitor for this video, y'all can laugh. Okay, so giant box, giant packaging. Okay, all the packaging's falling out. A lot of this stuff you may not need. Some cables. I see a DisplayPort cable, HDMI cable. I have my own that I like better than these, but it does come with these. Here's another cable. Looks like a USB cable. It's probably got a USB extension where you can put USB devices on here, and that's nice. Got your instructions, I never read them. Got your power cord, that's nice. Whoa, here's some stuff falling off. I don't know what that is. Got your looks like another power cord. Don't know why there's two, I guess we'll find out. And another one, there's 3 power cords. Isn't that really strange? Okay, I don't know what's up with that, but we'll see. And then you got this. Yep, fortunately, I was getting a little worried. See how big this styrofoam is? I thought the monitor might go all the way to here, and I thought, well, that's way too big. It would be too big for me. I was trying to get the smallest one I could get to fit on a coffee table. Fortunately, what you can see here is there's some junk on the side here. So that's good. The monitor's not quite as big. And what is this junk? It is some mounting hardware to make it stand upright, because it's got tilt, swivel, up and down, all the quality adjustments that you would expect. You don't want to just have one of those cheap stands where it only, like, you know, doesn't hardly move at all. You want all the adjustments for it. Hey, this is pretty cool. It feels like there's metal. I can see metal inside. There's metal here. There's plastic on the outside. It's pretty nice. Let's, don't know what to expect here. Let's try. It says this bag is not a toy, don't put it over your head. So let's see what we got here. All kinds of special wrapping. It's actually not too big. So here's your monitor. It is curved, you can see, like that. It says Aorus Gaming Tactical, all the stuff that I told you about, the 15R curve. I don't know if you can see, I'll just turn it a little bit. Got a nice, looks like a matte finish, which is great. I don't like the glossy finish because that can make a lot of reflections. It reminds you there's a high bit rate 3, which is like, I think, DisplayPort 1.4, so you can set more of the settings all at once, like have more colors and high resolution and high refresh rate all at once with this monitor. My old monitor, Samsung, I think it's C24FG, something like that. It's good too. It's curved, but it's a 1080p. I'm upgrading to the 1440p. That one's FreeSync 1. This is FreeSync 2, and you know what? I'm hoping it's going to get G-Sync certification too. They say it will. Now, hey, I'm only using an AMD card, so I don't need G-Sync. But in the future, you'd like to have, you know, future-proof everything, so you don't have to buy a new monitor that it does everything, AMD and G-Sync. And this one should do it. It's really a brand new monitor. It's got all the newest and greatest stuff on it. Cool. I'm not going to assemble it here, but I'm actually tempted to, but I don't know where all the parts are. I think there's another part too. Oh, I see what it is. So this thing must move. Oh, I think this part goes on the monitor here, and there must be another piece to the base. That's probably what this is. Here, I'll unbox that part for you too. Let's see here. Well, it's in here. Somehow they got this part in here. I don't know. They stuffed it in this little bag at the factory. So let's get it out of there for you. So this part here goes on your desk. I think like this or this. Probably like this. Oh, and I see. And this part just plugs into here like this. Very interesting. Kind of like that. And then what you do is you just put your monitor onto this. And I'll do that on my own time. I don't want to waste your time. All right, now what I want to do is to end the video, what I want to talk to you about is why did I get this over my other monitor. My other one's a Samsung 1080p. It's curved. I I wanted to get into the 2K range, which they say is very good at 27 inches. The 4K monitors are slower and more expensive and harder to drive. This is a sweet spot right here. 2K, you can have really great resolution out of a card like the 5700 XT. You can, so I wanted to upgrade my resolution as one of the big reasons. This, another thing I looked at was IPS monitors. They'd make like an CV27Q, Pixma PM7, other, LG 850, other really great IPS monitors. Those are really good. They are more expensive. I would have to pay about $250 on top of this price to get into that one. 150 to 250 more. Those have a little bit better color rendition and they look better at an angle. They're generally flat, so if you like curve versus flat, if you want curve, you better go with the VA panel. Another thing about VA panels is they have a better contrast. I use mine a lot more at night where it's darker, and this looks much better in the dark than an IPS panel. So another couple of reasons are, I've got my cheat notes here. Like I said, higher contrast. The IPS monitor too, which costs more, it generally has a more grayish kind of bloom to the background. This one is almost very black looking. It's very nice. That Google, the Gigabyte app that I told you about, you can control this monitor from your computer. Most of the time on other monitors you're fiddling with those buttons all around the side and in the back. This one you can load a thing on your computer, it talks to the monitor and it does all the settings for you. It's very cool. And all the Gigabyte Aorus do that, like I said before. So like I said, going from 1K to 2K monitor, and then I did look at 4K, but those are really expensive and don't have the really fast refresh rate or the nice, this is really the way to go for the price. And I told you about the high bit rate too. This has a special fast speed communication between the computer and the monitor. All right, that's all I've got for today. I'm gonna go give it a try. Wish me luck. It looks exciting, and click like and subscribe, and the desert is calling and I must go.